32 people. Nothing says Valentine's Day like a box of Topps Series 1. Got my jumbo box in the mail. Was going to do a pre-recorded video on this and just post it, but figured screw it. We'll just go live for a hot minute and rip this. Don't expect this stream to go very long. Got a bunch of running around and stuff to do today. But we'll give just a few minutes for some folks to kind of file in, and then we will dive on into my one jumbo box. I could have bought more. They were up on the Topps website on the release day. This was my pre-order box. So this was what, $199, I think, on pre-order. Big chases are obviously the all kings, the all aces, gold mirrors, autos, Roman Anthony's. You know, that's who everyone wants. 75th anniversary, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, I could have bought more of these easily at the 209 price. I think these are currently going. I was just looking as I was prepping for the weekly sports card market update video. I believe these are currently sitting at about 265-ish on the secondary market. So let's just call it 250. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. There's obviously a ton of fill in here. This is a lower end product. If you want to rip something, this is probably your best method of doing it for a reasonable price. Retail, this will be printed to death. These things will be everywhere. They'll be at gas stations. They'll be in laundromats. They'll be all over the place. And it's Topps Series 1. That's perfectly okay. This stuff is supposed to be printed to the moon and back again. So I don't have a problem with that. This is product that's supposed to be readily accessible, and you can actually pull some pretty good stuff from these. You know, the all kings and the all aces inserts sell for a ton. Some of the heavy lumber stuff sells for a ton. Gold mirrors are going to do pretty good value. I haven't actually even watched. I've been so busy this week with the interviews and content and just day job and just life in general. I have not even had a chance to watch a box opening of this. So I don't even know how these have been going for folks. I assume, you know, most people are getting killed, but at least at the price point, you know, it feels not quite as terrible, since this is only $200 and not $1,000 box of, you know, Topps Chrome basketball or something crazy like that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and dive in. There's about 30 some folks in here, so we'll get rolling. It's Saturday morning. I don't expect a ton of people to pop in the live. So we'll open this chat. If you boys and girls have any questions on anything, you could throw them into the chat. We're in no real big hurry here on this one. The PYT to random. Guys, what are we doing here? These spots should be selling for way more money. I won't say the G word, but what are you doing? $15,000 for the Roman Anthony spot is a steal. It's a steal. These should be bid way higher. You guys are absolutely killing me right now in chat. Absolutely killing me. I can't say the G word, but we all know what I mean. Like, what? I can't believe you guys right now. I mean, are you too poor? Are you too broke? Is that what it is? You're too broke to buy into my Series 1 break? I don't want broke people in the chat. All right, we got 2 silver packs. We'll save those at the end. If you guys weren't broke, I'd open these right now, but you're poor. So what do you want me to do? I don't want to hear no talk about poor in the chat. Well, I don't let poor people in my chat. All right, so the one change up this year, and we got some sleeves by the ready. Only one mem card as my washer goes off. One auto, one mem card, and then obviously some numbered stuff. Yeah, I don't allow poor people in my chats. This isn't Professor Sports Cards channel. You know, we have standards around here. So first time seeing the design in hand. These don't look too bad. I'll take my time on the first pack, and then we'll speed up a little bit as we move through. Yeah, I don't mind this design. I don't know that I would love this design on basketball and football, but we'll see if they keep it. J-Rod. Yeah, this isn't. I have no major issues with this. These will probably. How are the backs? Yeah, these will probably grade okay. All right, where are a little Miz? I don't know where the hit stuff is. Looks like okay, we're getting to it now. I hate when they put this backwards. It drives me nuts. All right, we got little Victor Scott. What is this? A purple out of 250. Non-rookie. Put that there. A little rainbow foil action. Will Clark, boy, that's a hit in the childhood right there. On that bad boy. Let's throw that there. Greatest hits: Bryce Harper, Scooball, little Ellie. Not bad. I like that image on the Ellie. And a little Aaron Judge action. I guess we'll sleeve up the numbered stuff. I mean, obviously, you with the new PSA price increases, of course, we're sending in all our paper base to grade. I mean, I gotta hit some Romans and get those off the PSA to get them graded. All right. I guess we'll go this way first on these. I hate that they put the two hits in backwards. It makes it weird for opening. All right, we got our sand glitter there. These do look nice. Okay, everything there is on the front. All right. So I'm just gonna flip through the base, basically just mostly looking for Romans. Chase Burns, borderline keeper on one of my big fantasy teams. Ooh, Kyle Lanzardo. I'm surprised they didn't do more with that top 75th logo in the corner. Roberto Clemente on the throwback. Tops, all tops team. J-Rod. Looks all right. So much paper. Will top loader over under is a good question. I'm gonna say one top loader, which is probably pretty good for this. We have a little Brady House, Sand Glitter rookie. Sadly, probably the best card we pulled so far. What's the Roman Anthony count? I assume I would at least pull one base. Roman. Little Bubba action. Wow, a little J Ram throwback. We got here Aaron Judge insert. I got my piles are a mess already. All right, that's the penny sleeve pile. I'd be the worst breaker ever. I'm so bad about keeping shit organized when I'm opening packs. Like piles start out one way and turn into another one. No, man, I'm one of them shady breakers. I open all my packs off screen. When I hit the 101 rookie and my wife makes me sell it, you know, I got to keep that off screen. All right, Francisco Alvarez. What do we got? 3 things in here. We got a gold. Gold Christian Campbell Future Stars. And a Milwaukee Brewers. Was that like a aqua? So many parallels in this stuff. So many parallels. Yeah, if I open the packs on camera, how am I going to steal all the hits? Inserts. Jacob Wilson. I could not imagine breaking this product. All right. What do we got? Oh, Bubba Rainbow. Not the worst. I don't know if that's penny, or it's definitely penny sleeve worthy. I don't know if it's top loader worthy. I guess I should have said maybe 2 top loaders because the auto, I shouldn't jinx myself. I was going to say the auto should probably be worth top loading at a minimum just because it's an auto, but I'm sure the checklist on this is massive. Inserts. Yeah, lighten a little money. It's top series 1. It's pitchers and catchers are reporting. Oh yeah, 100% penny sleeve worthy on that one. Bubba's got a little bit of hype on him too, at least from the fantasy guys. All right, what do we got here? Ryan Jeffers Rainbow. Yes, there are gold mirrors. You could usually tell because they put gold on the back. I forgot about Cags. Well, Jack Caglione action. He's got no hype on him this year. Everyone loved him last year. Now he sucks. I actually think he's probably like a sneaky buy low potentially. Seizu Suzuki. Speaking of Cags, insert. Well, Skeensy. Listen, chat. You have one job. Besides not being broke, to remind me to open these silver packs. I notoriously forget about the silver packs. Yeah, I do believe a strike would. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. All right, we got top load worthy on that one. Oh, Ichiro auto. All right. Banger pack. Real nice pack there. Ichiro throwback auto. Wait, I don't think I own an Ichiro auto. And Roman Anthony sand glitter. Yeah, that's 2 top loaders right there. I don't know about paid for box. I don't know. What's an Anthony Sandglitter going for these days? I don't Ichiro autos don't go for a ton, do they? Ichiro. Yeah. PSA 6. Might actually hang on to that. I do not own an Ichiro auto currently. Oh no, where are my top loaders? Please hold. All right, we'll take that. Hall of Famer auto? Yeah, all day. And let's get to Sand Glitter penny sleeved. I actually like that it's on the throwback too. I think it gives it a little extra juice. Let's see how Mr. Roman looks here. Centering looks good. How about the corners? Come on, camera. Quick glance, that's not terrible. I do like these sand glitters. They do look nice. All right, set that over there. 1, 2, 3 packs left plus the silver packs. Yeah, listen, that auto could have been way worse. I mean, way worse. Oh, looks like we got a gold something there. Is that a gold sand glitter? Oh, Jacob Wilson sand glitter. We are on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob Wilson gold sand glitter. I think we got our mem card here and a gold. All right, what do we have here? Out of 99. Oh, Yamamoto out of 99. The hits just keep on coming. KC. Be Bobby Way. Oh, or Cags. Jonathan India. It's the heat ran out, I guess. I guess, are these numbered? Yeah, out of 50. Yeah, it's a green. All right, I gotta get semi-situated here. One second, chat, while I get situated. Yeah. All right. Jacob Wilson sand glitter. Yeah. Yep. And do I have thick sleeves handy? Yes, I do. In all honesty, the Yamamoto is probably like a $5 card. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong on that. All right, so we got a Yamamoto out of 99. Player worn, not game used, sadly. But nice blue patch. The Jacob Wilson sand glitter. Yes, good. Yes, that Yamamoto card was built for ComC. A gold sand glitter. Wish it wasn't Jonathan India. Wish that would have been Bobby Witt with the KC. Man, Cags would have been the best option there. All right, let's look at the rest of the pack here. Thompson's like, dude, shut up talking about our distribution methods. All right, nothing crazy there. Still got 2 packs left and still have the 2 silver packs. Yeah, that sucks on the player worn. A little Nick Kurtz rookie cup. All right. Get that out of the way. This out of the way. That out of the way. All right. 2 more and the 2 silvers. 249 jumbo seems fair. They're doing 265 on eBay, so that doesn't seem like the worst in the world. Ryan Nelson action. That's crazy there. I'm usually pretty good about not knocking over the stack, but it is in play. I don't think I've ever knocked a stack over on camera. I could be wrong. I still don't think I've hit a Roman ant. I mean, I could have missed it because I'm going a little quick through this stuff. Nice Bobby Witt image. I don't think I've hit an Anthony base rookie. Well, first Otani that I remember seeing. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I think 249 is fair. All right, last pack for the silver packs. I keep saying silver packs out loud so I don't forget about them. All right, looks like we got a rainbow foil. Luis Angel Acuna, recently traded, I believe. See if the silver packs shine upon us. I'm too poor to grade the Otani. Yamamoto throwback. Daniel Schneemann. Yeah, no Roman Anthony base. Huh. All right. Let's see what we can do over here. Overall, very good box. For a Series 1 jumbo, this very solid. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, Otani off the rip. Once again, good comp C. No color. Well, Fernando Tatis. Fuentes. And Dansby Swanson. Otani definitely penny sleeve worthy. This Otani is not grade worthy. Top to bottom is way off on that. No other interviews lined up at the moment. All right. At least see a little color poke out the side here. Shall we? A little something. All right, Colby Thomas. No color again. PJ Cafis. I'll take that. I like Cafis. I have a few of his Bowman autos. Oh, Aaron Judge. Got Judge and Otani out of these. Can't complain about that, I guess. And Cole Young. So nothing too crazy out of the silver packs. Otani and Judge are once again probably good comp C fodder. I do like Cafis. Judge is definitely better centering than the Otani. That's for sure. Cafis probably not penny sleeve worthy, but I'll penny sleeve it because I like CJ Cafis. So what do we got here? Let's do a little recap. Overall, pretty solid box. No complaints here at all. Yeah, I don't know that we got. I have no idea what the Ichiro goes for, and I have no idea what the Roman Anthony goes for. But all right, we got the Brady House Sand Glitter. Once very hyped prospect, just kind of died off. Jacob Wilson, Sand Glitter. Rookie Cup, not rookie. Yamamoto, blue tonight or green parallel, blue patch, player worn, not game worn. The 99. That green really clashes with that. So not ugly looking card, in my opinion. Jonathan, a gold Sand Glitter. So our let's see, 1, 2, 3 numbered cards overall. We hit this to 99, this to 50, and this Victor Scott purple foil rainbow thing to 250. Silver packs, CJ Cafis rookie, which is cool to me. Probably worth about 30 cents. Otani and Judge, probably a couple bucks. If I had to guess, maybe $5. I don't know. Maybe not even that. The two big hitters, Roman Anthony Sand Glitter. I would say 50% would be good, honestly. And then the Ichiro auto on card. Nice auto on that too. And I like that it's on the throwback. The assumption is that football will be the same design. Well, so football is going to be weird because we're going to get football in April, but it's going to be last year's rookie class. So I would assume they would use last year's top design for that because it's a 2025 product. So when we get football in April, it'll be 2025 rookie class. So Shadur, Cam Ward, etc. I assume that's going to be on last year's design. And then later this year in the fall, when we get football, I would assume it's on this design, but I don't know that for sure. This looks more baseball-y to me than football or basketball because of just the way like the fabrics on the back looks like a baseball jersey. That does not look like a football jersey. I guess they could, change that up a little bit. Maybe put like little holes like that are on a football jersey on the back instead of the more cloth-like nature of that. And same with basketball. So you could probably use this design, but maybe just tweak it a little bit for the individual sport. I don't know. Yeah, the amount of numbered cards on that seems a little low. What did I get there? 3, and that includes the mem. Yeah, auto not numbered. Yeah, overall decent box. I feel completely fine opening this box. Plus, when you factor in that I paid $200 for this because this was off the pre-order. No, we didn't burn money today. We got some cool heart cards. We got a Roman Anthony Sand Glitter and an Ichiro on card. I mean, considering most autos you're going to pull out of here are worth like $3, like this is definitely fine. The Roman is potentially gradable. I just don't know that it's. Yes, this for sure. This was an above average box by a mile. I mean, by a mile. I don't. I'm just curious to see. I'll look real quick to see if there's any Ichiro sales from Tops Ichiro Auto. I can't imagine that goes for a ton. No sales yet that I could see. I feel like at minimum his auto's got to do what, like $100? At minimum. Let me remove the 2020. There's just no sales yet because the stuff just came out. Tops Ichiro throwback. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna guess like around 100, 150. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But between these two, this probably basically comes close to paying for the box. Yeah, 100% sell this raw. This too as well, honestly. This is this card right here, in my opinion. What is this going for right now? I think chat said like 35 to 50 bucks or 35 to $45. Let me look. 2026 Tops Roman sand glitter. Let's see what we got. Looks like closer to 25. Yeah, there's sales of 35 and 40, but there's listings available unless they're like damaged or something. There are listings for 25 and 30 bucks that are sitting. So let's just call it 25 bucks. This is the perfect card that shows off the new PSA pricing. Because this is a card that you, with cheaper, if it was $15 to grade a card, I would probably 100% send this in. But at $25 a card, not so much. Yeah, Bonds has less autos on the market because Bonds didn't sign for a really long time, so that doesn't surprise me. So yeah, I think in an old world, this would have been a very gradable card. In the new world that we live in, I don't think that it is. I think you're just better off to sell this raw, get your 30 bucks, whatever out of it. And if someone wants to go through the rigmarole of grading it, let them do it. Now I did, which I guess in hindsight, I wanted to get the order out the door. I posted a video on the TCG channel. I sent like 25 One Piece cards to CGC. I shipped that on Monday. In hindsight, I should have probably waited. This wouldn't have been a bad card to experiment with CGC because I would have got it back in about 2 weeks probably. But I wanted to get that order in before the PSA price increases kicked in and they got overwhelmed with orders. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I didn't want to take any chances because I wanted to get the One Piece stuff back fast. So, but yeah, overall, not too shabby. The Ichiro itself probably about pays for the box. Pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah, shoot me a DM. I just got to look up what it's actually priced at. I have no feel for Ichiro autos. I could pair it up. Where do I have it handy? Could pair it up with the refractor and just hang on to it. But if I'm gonna have an Ichiro auto, I'd rather have it on like Dynasty or something. But I do have the Ichiro refractor. Hell of a player. One of the best players I ever watched play live. Always liked Ichiro. Always liked Ichiro. All right, let's look at some comments real quick. Like I said, I don't want to have this be a marathon session or anything. I got a bunch of running around to do today, but I wanted to hop on and get this opened up before we lost the moment on Topps Series 1. Chipper Jones, same auto sold for $199. That seems strong. Yeah, sometimes you're just better off selling it raw. With the back centering on the Roman? Oh, yeah, it is OC left to right. Grading companies are weird on back centering, though. Sometimes they care, sometimes they don't. Top to bottom is actually off on that, too. I mean, that's good, though. I'd rather pull an Ichiro. At least, like, it's kind of like a repack. Like, you pull an Ichiro auto out of a $200 box, and you're like, oh, all right, sweet. Like, I crushed this. Even if it is worth less than that, it's the way that you feel after you open it. Thank you, sir. So, funny thing about those interviews, because I saw some people comment, they're like, oh, Beckett and PSA in the same week, huh? Uh, Funny enough, the Beckett interview was actually scheduled like a while ago. That was on the books for a while. And then the PSA interview got scheduled last minute. But the Beckett thing had been on the books we had gone back and forth for 2 weeks trying to figure out a date. And I think we went back and forth for a week trying to schedule a date and then scheduled a date about a week out. So that was like a 2-week work in progress thing. Because he sent that tweet about the whole like, what would you guys like to see? And then I replied to that saying like, hey man, if you want to come on the show and talk about some of this stuff. And he replied back like, yeah, absolutely. And then we DM'd each other and set it up from there. That's how that came together. That was I mean, you could see people were always like, oh, PR set this up or whatever. That was just me running him down on the Beckett interview. You could go look at my tweets and see where I tweeted at him and he tweeted back saying like, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I wanted to, as soon as that became public that he was going there, I wanted to try to run him down. I had tried another way and didn't get any traction on it. So then I was like, screw it. Once I saw he was on Twitter, prior to knowing that he was on Twitter publicly, I had tried some back channels and didn't get a lot of traction. And then once I saw that, I was like, all right, well, I'll shoot my shot here. Because they haven't spoken publicly in forever. I can't tell you the last time someone from Beckett did an interview. I don't know if it was when Scott was on my channel years ago, if they did anything after that or not. And not like I don't see everything. So there could have been one and I missed it. But yeah. The PSA one came together much faster. Much faster. That was, they reached out and said, hey, Hogue wants to talk about some stuff. And then that got scheduled. And then I found out what it was going to be about. And that one came together very quickly, which is usually how stuff like that does come together. But yeah, the Beckett one, that was planned out for about 2 weeks, give or take. Yeah, because I had said on videos leading up to that like, hey, I'm trying to chase the Beckett guy down. But yeah. Yeah, if chat doesn't have anything else, I'm probably going to wrap up here. Like I said, I got running around to do. So cool box, cool product. Listen, you're not going to go broke rip. I mean, you can go broke ripping anything. You're not going to get rich opening this product, but if you like baseball and you have the itch, there are worse things that you could probably open than a $250 jumbo box. I mean, especially, if you have kids or something like that, like they'll enjoy a lot of the base cards that, we see as nonsense. But No shows for me. The West Coast card show is this weekend. That one seems to be getting all the hype. And I did see some stuff last night that the line for PSA was a mile long. So much for those prices. I did see that Ryan Hogue ended up doing a sports card nonsense podcast, and that was a couple of days later. And he had said, fingers crossed that so far the price increase had the desired effect, that things were slowing down already, which is what they wanted to see. So next big show for me will be Shipshawana at the beginning of March 8th, I think that is. I believe that's when that show is. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else going on? Oh, I got a little mail day. What did I get in? Been chasing one of these Liv Morgans forever. Finally tracked one of these things down. I really like the past and present autos. I have the Rhea Ripley one, and I have the, who else do I have? I have somebody else. Alexa Bliss. And I wanted to Liv Morgan one for a while. I had a save search specifically set for this card. And they don't pop up super, super often. I think a lot of people like collecting these past and present. So little Livy Liv. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. We're not allowed to show. There we go. Let me fix it. There we go. I don't want to offend that card show promoter. Is that better? Yeah, that's it. Weekly sports card market update tomorrow. I'm all prepped for that video. I just got to record it, but we'll do that later tonight. So with that being said, I'm going to sneak on out of here. You boys and girls have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Go get your loved ones some Roman Anthony, a little top series 1, rip some packs together. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.